Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys my all-time favorite eyeshadow brushes. I just thought I would do one. It is a very important tool for tutorials. I do so many eye tutorials. Maybe I should take them through what eye brushes I like to use and recommend. There are so many dupes out there nowadays. For example, you have BH Cosmetics brushes, you have Sigma brushes, you have Morphe brushes, you have MAC brushes, Sephora collection brushes. There are so many brushes out there nowadays that you can, and brands that you can find dupes for everything. So yeah, I'm going to get started with, I'm going to start with two brushes that, or actually I'm going to start with three brushes that I really like and that I used today. And one is this pointed eyeliner brush. Now this very fine tip eyeliner brush is perfect for creating a winged eyeliner, for creating a very thin, close to the lash line eyeliner look as well. It doesn't even have to be winged out. I find it to be very precise and it just gives you a perfect application. It is so fine and thin, so I would highly recommend that you get yourself a really thin eyeliner brush, and it has to be very fine tipped at the end. So yeah, this one is by Sigma brushes. It is one of my favorites. I don't know the name of it because it completely rubbed off, but I will go ahead and go on the website and see if I can find it and list it down below for you guys. This next one is so easily dupeable because a very thin, flat, synthetic bristle brush eye brush. So this is actually by Crown Brushes. I remember because I got it in a set years and years ago. And when I say years and years ago, I mean like 2011. And I got it in a set, and I don't really think the set is available anymore, but I will, try to find it if I can. But it came along with other brushes, and honestly, most of those brushes weren't very good. So I think this one is obviously the only one that I liked out of that set. And yeah, it is really good for cleaning up the eyebrows. So I just take my concealer and clean them up, or cleaning up the outer edge of your winged eyeliner, just so that it looks extra sharp. And yeah, this one is honestly like easy to find. You can go on any brush brand and find it. Another very important brush, and I'm going to tell you guys a really cheap alternative. This is going to be our little secret. So if you go on Amazon, you will actually, if you type in brush sets, or yeah, just makeup brush sets, you will find this type of brushes. Now it'll come with different brushes like this. Usually this one's angled, and it came with a more rounded top brush, and it came with a flat top brush, but they're considered, I guess, eye brushes, but they're perfect for concealer. I like to have many of these type of brushes because I use them so much So it came with those brushes, but it also came with large brushes that you can honestly use and it worked really well for the application of your foundation or any cream product. So yeah, I would highly recommend that you, before you go and check out any other eye brush brand for these type of brushes, for this one in particular, you check out the Amazon website, because I got a set a while back ago for only like $11.99. I don't know if the prices have gone up, but yeah, I was really shocked, and the quality is really good. And as you can see, it's still, I mean, pretty put together. It's doing just fine. This next brush I use all the time for the brow bone highlight or the inner corner highlight, and it is like $2.99 or something like that. And it is the Morphe M213 brush. So M213 brush by Morphe Cosmetics, and it just applies my inner corner highlight very precisely, and I like it because it's so tiny, and I feel like it's all in the details, you know, when you do your makeup, finding the right sized brushes. Now this next brush is a flat paddle style brush, and it is by Alamar Cosmetics, and I did receive this in, I think, a boxy charm a while back ago. It is the brush that I use when I do a more bold cut crease, and yeah, this is what I use because I like that the top is so even, and it just gives you the perfect application for cutting the crease. So yeah, this is one that you can easily find anywhere, but if you like to do cut crease work, I would highly recommend that you pick up something like this. This next brush I honestly need to buy more of because I love it so much. It's one of my favorite brushes, and this is the Morphe M506. It is a blending brush, as you can see, but it is a small blending brush. It fits so well into the socket of the eye and just gives you such a precise application, whereas something that's larger is going to give you a more overall application, and it might take the eyeshadow up too high. So when I want to use an eyeshadow and apply it more precise, I use this. And also if I'm going to use a darker shade and I don't want it to go up, you know, too high, I use this eyeshadow brush. Now this next eyeshadow brush I have many of, and that is because it is my all-time favorite eyeshadow brush, and that is the MAC 217 brush. Now I know it's a little bit pricey, so I thought I would find a dupe for you guys. But let me just say, I use this for crease work, I use it for lid, for anything, honestly. Like I could just pack this and go somewhere for days and just spot clean it and use it all over again, and just use it for both shimmer shadows and matte eyeshadows and create my whole eyeshadow look. And yeah, I really like this eyeshadow brush. I've used the MAC 217 for years and years now, but I did find a dupe, and it is this one. It is the Morphe R39. So it is like literally the same thing. Now another eyeshadow brush that is easily dupeable is this one. It is a small little rounded pencil style brush, and I use this so much. I use it to apply eyeshadow to my bottom lash line, and this one came in a set. I think it's by Luxie. Yeah, it's by Luxie brushes, and it is the 141 mini round brush. In case you want this specific brush, it's a little stained because I used a very bright blue eyeshadow, but yeah, it is a really good eyeshadow brush, and it came in a set, so I highly recommend Luxie Beauty brushes. They're very soft and well made as well. So if you don't want to pick this one up specifically, you can always, like I said, find it on Cosmetics or Sigma or Morphe Brushes. Now this next one is also stained. It's so stained because I've been doing my makeup so much. But yeah, this is the 239 eyeshadow brush by MAC, and I use this to pick up shimmer shadows and apply it to the lid. I just feel like it picks up product a lot better than, let's say, this type of brush that is more synthetic. It's not going to pick up the product or the eyeshadow, the shimmer shadow, and apply it onto your lid, because it's just pretty much gonna stay on there. So I use this brush for that, and yeah, it is soft. Although it is quite thin, it is really soft, and it gives me a really good overall even application on my lids. And an eyeshadow brush that you really need to have is something bigger, so a fluffier blending brush. So let's just for reference show this is the MAC 217 at the bottom, and then this is another one. This is actually by Morphe, and this one is what I like to apply my blending colors with. So if I'm going to do a very light brown, soft brown type of color in the crease, I always use something larger like this. I do have various ones. I have some from Morphe, like this one, have some from Sigma, I have some from MAC. I just like trying out different ones, and also crease blending brushes I love trying out. This is considered a crease blending brush, but it's a larger blending brush. So yeah, it's going to also help really just diffuse the upper crease of the eye when you do your eyeshadow look. Like if you just want to make sure everything is evenly blended out, you can just take this over the eyeshadow and make sure everything is blended out. And like I said, I like to use it for the application of my blending eyeshadow shade, whatever it is, if it's a light blue, a light pink, a light brown. And last but not least, now this is an angled eyebrow brush. It is extremely, extremely thin, and I love it because it's what I do my eyebrows with. I honestly cannot live without this brush, and I have two for my own personal use, because I never know where I place one, and I don't want to go through the struggle of what am I going to do. I have no brush to do my eyebrows with. So this one is by MAC. The number on this one is actually faded, but I will find the other one, which is a lot newer. I will write it down below. This one is like the first brush that I got, so it doesn't, you can't really see the lettering anymore. But yeah, this is what I do my little hair strokes with, and then just fill in the rest of the brow with. And I love this brush by MAC. Honestly, I don't know if this is dupeable, but in my head it's not. But I mean, if you are into trying new makeup brushes, I would recommend it. If there is a cheaper alternative to this one that is very, very thin, let me know down below, because it would be like the best thing that I find, honestly. So yeah, that is pretty much it for my eyeshadow brushes that I love. I will do face brushes in a future video if you guys would like to. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys the brushes that I use most of the time, because you see me use them in videos over and over, and there are times that I say the brush and the number or the brand or something, but then there's days where I forget, and you can always go back and reference this video if you have any questions on the eyeshadow brushes that I use. Also, if you have any questions in general about eyeshadow brushes, leave them down below, or any other video suggestions. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!